Have you ever looked at a breathtaking photo and just wished you could press play to watch the whole scene come to life? Well, today we're diving into our beginner's guide for 2026 on how to turn any photo into an AI video. It's honestly an incredible time to be a creator, and we're going to break this whole thing down step by step. It's a question so many of us ask when we're scrolling through our feeds and see these absolutely mind-bending visuals. Like, how are creators actually doing this? Well, the good news is, you can do it too. In this explainer, I'm going to show you exactly how to transform any single photo into a hyper-realistic AI-generated video using some seriously powerful tools. And look, I want to promise you right now, you need absolutely zero editing experience to master this.
Okay, let's look at our blueprint for today. We're covering 1. Welcome to AI video. 2. Preparing images and tools. 3. The art of prompting. 4. Generating your masterpiece. And finally, 5. Pro edits and tips.
So, kicking things off with part 1, welcome to AI video, transforming stills to motion.
Moving right along to part 2, preparing images and tools, the foundation. Let's walk through the 3 foundational steps of our preparation phase. Step 1 is choosing the right photo. Step 2, you choose an AI tool that fits your vibe. And step 3 is just uploading that photo into the tool. Now, I know these seem super basic, but walking through them methodically is going to save you from some really frustrating errors down the line. Let's zoom in on step 1 for a second, getting that perfect starting image. The criteria for getting the best results are actually pretty specific. First off, you absolutely need a clear, high-resolution photo. Make sure your subject is well lit, so the AI can actually figure out what's going on. You want to completely avoid anything blurry or pixelated. It's the classic garbage in, garbage out principle. Oh, and generally speaking, portrait photos tend to work best with these algorithms.
I actually want to pause right here and really emphasize this golden rule. The better the image, the better the AI video. Seriously, I want that to stick in your memory. Think of it like this. The AI uses your starting image as its map. If you hand it a stunning, crisp photograph, it just has so much more rich data to work with to build that realistic animation.
So once you've got that perfect photo, step 2 is picking your tool. There are some popular AI video generators that are basically dominating the space right now, like Kling AI, Runway, Luma AI Dream Machine, Pika, and Halo AI. I know, it's a lot of options, but don't sweat it. While they all have their little quirks, they pretty much all share the exact same workflow. You just open the tool, hit Upload Image, select your photo, and wait for it to load up.
All right, part 3, the art of prompting, directing the AI. I literally cannot stress this enough. Writing your prompt is the single most important step in this whole process. And I have to warn you against the ultimate beginner mistake. Do not just type, "make this image move." Lazy instructions are going to give you lazy, weird results. You have to tell the AI exactly what you want it to do.
Now, what's really interesting is comparing these two approaches. On one hand, we have the weak prompt, but listen to this cinematic prompt. A cinematic close-up of a young man standing in a modern city. The camera slowly moves forward while the subject smiles naturally. His hair gently moves in the wind, soft golden hour lighting, realistic facial expressions, shallow depth of field, ultra-realistic, 4K. I mean, it's incredibly detailed. By specifying the camera movement, the lighting, the vibe, and even the micro-expressions, you drastically upgrade your final result. You are literally stepping into the director's chair.
Which brings us to part 4, generating your masterpiece, bringing it to life.
This creation phase breaks down into 3 clear steps. First, we adjust the settings in whatever platform we chose. Next, we hit the button to generate the video. And finally, we preview the results and modify if we need to.
Let's break down a quick settings cheat sheet so you know exactly what to dial in based on where you're posting. If you're aiming for YouTube Shorts or TikTok, you want that vertical look, so set your aspect ratio to 9:16. But if you're making standard widescreen YouTube content, go with 16:9. For both, if your tool lets you tweak video length, camera motion, or motion strength, adjust those to fit your prompt. But always, and I mean always, set your resolution to 1080p or higher.
With your settings totally locked in, just click that Generate button. The AI is going to take your image and your carefully crafted prompt and get to work. Just a heads up, processing times can vary wildly. Sometimes it's a few seconds, sometimes it's several minutes, mostly depending on how busy the platform's servers are. Once it's done, preview your clip. And remember, this is an iterative process. If it's kind of off, just tweak your prompt and run it again. Let's wrap things up with part 5, Pro Edits and Tips, the final polish.
Adding these simple finishing touches outside of the AI generator is exactly what separates amateur clips from viral sensations. Once you download your generated video, drop it into your favorite editing program. Add some background music to set the right mood. Throw in some subtitles for all the folks scrolling on mute. Add transitions if you're linking clips together. Layer in a few sound effects to match the action, and maybe apply some color correction for that final cinematic glaze. Trust me, these edits make a massive, massive difference.
So the crucial point here is captured in a quick bonus checklist. To make sure you're fully equipped for success, definitely keep your camera movements smooth. Try to avoid asking the AI for frantic or unrealistic motion, because that completely breaks the illusion. Always experiment with different prompts to figure out what works best. And lastly, never settle for your first output. Generate a bunch of versions and cherry-pick the absolute best one.
It is such an amazing time to be a creator right now. Now that literally any photo can become a movie, what story are you going to bring to life first? The possibilities are endless. If you found this explainer helpful and learned a thing or two today, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to AI Vault, and turn on those notifications so you never miss out on future tutorials. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.